Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Don't hit the table.
I did not hit the
You
table.
mess up our nice display.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, we're Joe and Lisa. This is Natty Talks.
Thank you. This is gonna be a rough one for me.
We both might cry.
I might cry during
We
this.
both might cry.
We might cry during this one.
Actually, get to see us be personal.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a little personal, but I'm gonna pay respects to my dear friend who I learned passed away on my birthday. So, yeah. So, reason why we're doing this, I was not planning on doing it this way
Right.
whatsoever, and I learned about that before we came over here. So, he wrote 2 last entries in his journal that we're going to read because I feel like people need to hear this.
Yeah.
I think it's rather incredible.
I think it'll be good to, like, I read it, but it'll be good to hear it and actually, like, fully listen
Yeah.
while you read it.
So yeah, we'll read his one and then his last one.
Yeah.
And talk about it. But to give you insight about this guy, I've known him since high school. His brother was my bass player in my band, and he was our light guy.
Oh, yeah.
So like he would be sitting like off the side of the stage, like messing with the lights, but he was good. He had it like timed down.
Yeah.
And like he knew when to do stuff, and like he would practice with us. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And his wife is a good friend of mine, and I see her often. She works over at the Red Stadium, so and yeah, and yeah,
Yeah.
as I did put this on the old interwebs, but I said I feel like people need to realize that the most expensive currency in this world is something that none of us have any idea how
Correct.
much we have.
Correct.
That currency is known as time.
Correct. And it's pretty close to the 1-year mark of when I lost my best friend unexpectedly. So there's probably a lot that you were going to say that we are going to resonate on together.
Yeah.
So
this dude was a cool dude, man. He was a cool dude. He was I guess you could say he was a good skateboarder.
yeah.
He also had many, many, many injuries.
Yeah.
Which is like, man, you just keep doing it, huh? And he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it,
I can feel his pain.
Yeah. Yeah. That he'd probably laugh at that and be like,
Probably.
oh, that?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
He had the coolest tattoo. He's a skateboarder. He had the trucks and wheels tattooed on his back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible.
That's
I was like,
awesome.
dude, that's the coolest fucking tattoo I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just a good dude. He's a good dude. And thankfully, when I moved back up here, I got to spend a little bit more time with him. And I hadn't seen him in
Years.
probably over a decade.
Yeah.
So, like, it was great to talk to him, hear another person's perspective on this whole thing called life, you know?
Absolutely.
And he was a good man. And it seemingly those are few and far between these days. So
this is very true. From what bits and pieces that you told me about him, I could always tell the way that you talked about him. You always just had this. Not that your face would just like light up, but it was just like this good energy whenever you would talk about him.
Yeah, he was a good one. He was a good one. So you want to go through the first one?
Go for it.
By the way, if she happens to see this, I just want you to know that when I read this today, I had to do this because I feel like this is incredible, and she knows who she is.
Right.
So last month he was writing in here, whatever. And this is what he said. This is it's a lengthy one, but it's great to hear. Do you want me to just read through it and then we'll digest? So it says, keep moving into your energy and without being specific about the journey. Letting the magic unfold without controlling the path, but simply following the things that make you smile. For me, this has always been helping others whenever I can and learning things about myself along the way. All things positive lead to more experiences to grow in a delightful way.
I felt like you just read part of my brain, or like you read my thoughts.
How incredible.
Yeah.
This is why we always say what you put out, you receive.
Yes. Also, what flows from your heart comes out of your mouth.
Yep. Just letting life unfold and learning how to react to the things that happen in life and choosing to be happy and learning yourself and who you are in this.
Human form.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just good. It's just wonderful. And, also, when he says, feeling the things that make you smile, feeling the things
Yes.
that make you smile, because like, and we always say this, like, you know, spots of happiness are far and few between. They don't really happen that often. Like, you're not going to have event after event after event after event after event that's going to make you happy. You have to find happiness in little things.
In little pockets of life.
Yes. And then when you learn to appreciate those little things, that's when you can really feel joy in this life.
Yes.
Yeah. And living in the moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And also, you know, this is where I feel like we resonate with this guy, you know, helping other people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If we had it our way, if we had $1 billion, we would be humanitarians. We wouldn't care about anything else.
Oh, yeah. No, if I was a billionaire, I literally would. I already know that I would be able to afford it, so I would fix the bridges.
Yes.
I just tell them, like, nope, sorry, you can't tell me because it's not enough money now.
Right.
I would tear down Heritage Bank and put what I want there.
Right.
I'd probably do a whole bunch of other things.
Right.
But, you know.
Yes, if we had it our way, we would be out there in the world doing good.
Yeah, spreading joy and happiness in the world, because this world sucks. So, like, you know, I feel like somebody needs to be doing something.
Yes. Absolutely.
I mean, I think Elon Musk is a very smart man.
Agreed.
But I feel like he has lost touch with this aspect of life, you know, like.
Correct.
Which isn't his fault. I mean, he's a billionaire and he's been a billionaire for a long time. So, like, for him.
And people have to remember that his brain is also wired different than the average human.
True. But, like, still, he's still a human in there. So, like.
You are correct.
Yeah. I mean, if I had that kind of money that he has. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's, not saying I'm, like, against him or anything. I think he is a smart individual.
Correct.
Good businessman.
Yes.
Good engineer. But I also like the last thing he said in here. He said,
which was?
All things positive lead to more experiences to grow in a delightful way. That's how you should be wanting to be in life.
Yes, absolutely.
You should want to make your life where you're going in a delightful way.
Yes.
Like, you should be making your life the way you want it to be. What exactly is stopping you? What is exactly stopping you from making your life what you want it to be?
Tell you what the root cause is.
What?
Fear.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you going to let drive your life? Are you going to let love drive your life or fear drive your life?
Right. Why would you be afraid of something? What are you afraid of?
What if?
What if it works? What if it
all works out?
What if it all works? Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the risk that you have to take.
Right. Like, dude, I promise, if you all start taking more risk in life, you're not always going to win, but damn, when you do, you might be like, holy crap, I pulled it off.
But even if you fall, you know you can get back up.
But if you fail, you learn what not to do next time.
Exactly, that too.
You'll
learn to flap your wings again.
Right, dude.
This one's a little broken, but yeah.
Yeah, she's flying in a circle. I'm glad we can talk like this.
No.
I actually am trying very hard not to just start bawling my eyes out. So
You're good.
I had to call her at work today, and she knew it was an emergency.
I was in the office, and typically he doesn't call when I'm in the office.
No,
So.
I was like, dude, I need to tell you what happened.
It was the same when I lost my best friend. After going to my mom and seeing her to help her reconsole me, I still was like in a weird state. And the next person I called was you because I just didn't know what to do with myself. So
right,
I'd never dealt with that before.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like that was the.
That's the other thing. You were in a completely other state and got back to Ohio in the shortest amount of time possible from however far it was. And that's why when anyone tries to give me shit about you, I will always tell them to shut their mouths.
You all can't live up to my life expectations. Don't even try.
Nope. No one has done what you have done on that day when that happened. And my life felt like it was over.
Yep. And
it wasn't over, but like my world was shattered.
Yeah. That was the Super Bowl day. Yep. And I even
that day is a complete blur.
Yeah.
Other than going to my mom, calling you showing up. I did enjoy the halftime show a little bit.
That's okay.
But I enjoyed it and then was crying and then enjoyed it and was crying. It was a mixed. Yeah. It was a mixed thing. But yeah.
Yep. But that's what being a good friend is. And that's why when people, if they do say something like, "Why are you hanging out with this idiot of a man?" Like, dude, you all just don't even.
Nope.
Like, she is a human.
I'm a woman at that, so I have emotions.
Maybe you should try to live your life on the scale that you can actually have this type of relationship in your life, where like you can. Because, dude, men need women and women need men in order to function on this planet. So, like,
we do. That's why they were created.
Right? Like, could you imagine a man that had no woman input? How he would behave?
Like a caveman?
Yes.
Yeah.
If a man has no woman input, and if a woman has no man input, I mean.
Yeah. Well, we'll travel down that road on a different day.
That's another episode.
We won't get into that now.
We won't get into that now.
But no, yeah. Like,
well, we won't get into that now.
You were there for me that day, and I've been there for you on days that it's been hard for you. So that's all that matters.
I will say this before we get into the second one.
Okay.
This is why I value this stuff.
Yes.
If us not giving you all 20% off, and if you made it to the end of our last video, you know what the other one is. This is how this stuff is. I am so thankful this exists because this is keeping my brain from like freaking out and all that stuff. And I handled hearing this news so much better than I probably would have without this.
Absolutely.
That's straight up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because of this stuff, I handled this when this happened with very like levels of emotion. Like people are really shocked, and when I tell them like how I handled all of it, like how did you manage staying so calm? I said, honestly, it's got to be the Magic Mind that I'm taking. It's helped me keep my, I don't want to say sanity, but like it's helped keep me level.
Yeah, it keeps you level. Keeps you stress-free. And we're not just saying this because this stuff really works.
It does.
I mean,
because like I said in the last episode, I couldn't take it before I had my surgery, and then I waited a few days after my surgery, and I was having anxiety. It was terrible. I hated it.
Yeah, I was having issues with panic attacks.
Yeah.
To the point that anyways, we'll get to that next.
Anyways.
Yeah, like I was having panic attacks, and I started taking this stuff again, and it just.
It is so good for you.
You need to look this stuff up. You need to go check it out. I'm serious. I was telling people at work about this. Like, dude, this stuff works.
And it's not like it's a brand new company. They've been around for like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
So like they've perfected what they've been working on.
Yes. Like, I won't go through the whole story, but if you look at the story of this stuff, it you know, it's clean. It's made properly. Everything that they use, like all their good mushrooms, they're not grown somewhere else. They're grown in California.
Right.
They processes it and make it their own, and it is something incredible. So
Absolutely.
like, I'm telling y'all,
please go check this stuff out.
Yes, and take care of yourself. You know, like,
yeah.
I mean, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll put the links somewhere in this video.
Yeah. www.nat. Wait, already messed up.
Do it. You did.
I suck at this.
It's Magic Mind. Well, www.magicmind.com/Natty Talks Jan. Do you want me to spell that out? I mean, there's two things out there, but we want to focus on the one where you get more.
Right. So
more is better.
So if you want 45% off
bundles. Bundles.
Off bundles.
Go to magicmind.com/Natty Talks Jan NATITALKSJAN.
Yes, somewhere down here.
I can spell. Good job. High five. Would you just high five yourself?
No.
Or you just pat yourself on the back? Because that's what it looked like.
It's totally risk-free, by the way. You have no reason not to try it. It's risk-free. If you don't want to order a bundle and go all in, you can do www.magicmind.com/Natty
Talks 20.
Natty Talks 20. You get 20% off, just a box, just to try it out. If you don't like it, send it back, risk-free.
Right. And we're still both like trying the sleep one and trying to see how it manages for both of us.
Yeah.
It's not that it's new, but like it's newer to us. Like we've been taking the regular stuff for a while, but like the sleep one is new. So like we're still like seeing how that affects our bodies.
Yeah. And I didn't bring them because, you know, I'm a professional. I actually got the gummies the other day. They have gummies that you can do, and they don't have caffeine in them, so like you can eat them whenever.
And I've heard if you do the gummies and the shot, it's
no,
really
it works.
Oh yeah,
no,
okay.
I've done it the past 3 days.
Okay.
And the point about doing it the last 3 days is that what I'm saying is, and I've said this before on here, every successful person in the world, I guarantee, if you ask them how did you get successful, one of the first things they're going to say is
self-discipline.
I was disciplined.
Yes.
Discipline yourself enough to take care of yourself and help yourself with stuff like this. Yes. This is vitamins. This is your healthy mushrooms. Be disciplined enough for yourself.
Literally the first thing I do when I wake up, go to the fridge, pop one out.
Yeah.
Give it a little shake and then take it.
It helps me with kickboxing too. I noticed that today. Okay. I did kickboxing for the first time after taking one of these.
Yeah.
And my movements were better and my mind was clear, as like my instructor was telling me where to go and stuff like that. You know, it was a whole lot clearer.
Oh yeah.
And
well, with my new job, I feel like it's helped me like really focus and like retain information.
Yeah.
Because like I'm only what, like 3 or 4 weeks into my job and I'm already starting doing stuff on my own. So like heck yeah, in the past I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Right. So like
I'm special.
living proof that this works.
Yes.
I'm trying to help you all out. She's trying to help you all out.
Trying to help y'all out.
Please take this stuff.
Yes.
It will help you with many aspects of your life.
Correct. And it's Magic Mind, not Magic Minds. No S.
Whatever.
See, even the person downstairs clapping agrees with me.
There you go. Okay, you ready for the second one?
I'm ready for the second one.
This is the last thing he wrote in his journal. And it's funny because what we were talking about before, you had mentioned the word fear. So this is what he wrote. He said, "Don't let a fear of an unwanted outcome prevent you from going for a goal. Let doubt drift away and give it no power over you, and it cannot exist in your reality."
That's good.
Yeah.
Don't let it have no power over you.
No.
Like how I want to say powerful, but that's not the word I want to use. Like how strong of a force is that sentence right there. Don't let it have power over you.
No. What are you afraid of? Failure? Dude, I have failed so many times. That's why if somebody was to say something about me, I literally be like, yo, I failed more times than you even tried.
True. Yeah. I mean, how many times, the cliche saying, how many times did Thomas Edison fail? So like, yeah.
Right. Dude, that's how you learn.
Yes.
If you get something right off the bat of doing something,
go ahead, finish.
You didn't do anything.
Right.
You had something handed to you. You don't even know what you don't even know what you shouldn't be doing. You don't know where you're being taken advantage of somewhere. You don't know where like somebody's telling you something and like, oh, this isn't actually true.
Right. It's just like a potter with the clay. He makes one mistake, starts all over, puts all of the clay back together and starts from the beginning. Like, it is okay to fail.
Yeah.
You freaking grow from it. You learn from it.
Yeah. It's all right to fail.
You adapt and grow.
Just make sure you learn your lesson and don't repeat the same mistakes. Because if you keep repeating the same mistakes, guess what's going to happen?
You're going to stay in a rut. And the same thing is going to keep happening to you.
It's just going to keep happening until you learn your freaking lesson, dude.
It's a vicious cycle.
You got to learn your lesson.
Yes.
You got to learn to break this cycle. Like,
thank God I learned that in dating. Otherwise, I'd be constantly dating narcissists.
Right. Like, get yourself out of what doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Stop running away from things.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe instead of running away, try actually saying, you know what, screw it. I'm going to try to make this work this time. I'm going to make this work this time. Be that kind of person.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. Like, if you have a goal in life, try doing it.
Yes.
You know, I forgot exactly what it all said, but I saw this it's like a musician isn't going to judge you if you ask to sing with him.
Correct.
A billionaire isn't going to judge you if like you're working multiple jobs and you're not making a lot of money, but you're striving to make money. You know, like any of those things. It's like the people that actually make fun of you are the people who are doing absolutely fucking nothing
and have an insecurity inside themselves, so they're just projecting onto you.
That's it. The doors.
Oh. Is it terrible that I thought someone fell?
I feel like it would have been a different reaction.
That's true. This is true.
While you were downstairs, I was hearing some weird noises up here, dude.
Oh.
I was sitting there like, what is going on over in the corner?
We might have some visitors.
Good. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted you out to hear what this guy said because I feel like he put this in a way that I have tried to and I can't.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? This is rather incredible.
Yeah, it's worded really well.
And I'm going to pay respects to one of my friends who I've known his whole life.
Absolutely.
And
yeah. I mean, the way that is worded is also very similar to the way that like Kayla would think and talk, and she was literally sunshine on earth. I feel like if you wanted to know like what love was in human form, that was Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
And like I saw something last night that made me like really think about her. It was like the people who like come running to you for a hug or like embrace you in a hug. Those are people you want to keep around in your life.
Yeah. You want to make sure you keep the people that love you in your life. It's hard to find people who actually love you.
Correct.
Everything else is just surface level nonsense. When was the last person that actually like talked to you and said, hey, I heard that this and this and this happened. You know, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
How many people in your life do you really know that know you enough to say, hey, I know that this happened to you. How are you doing?
Don't push love away when it's in your life.
Yeah, don't do that. Because it is too hard to find.
It is.
In a world like we're living in?
Yes.
Too hard to find these days.
Right.
And it's just something you don't let go of.
It is. And I posted this somewhere earlier this week, but I feel like there's like a spirit of offense just very heavy on people.
Mm-hmm.
At least here in America, because I live here, so I see it. it's just like people are offended by this easiest things,
Right.
and it's just like,
Honestly, the way I said this the last video, honestly, I don't know why you are getting upset about something that A, you can't control, because what are we going to do?
correct.
But B, why should you care?
Right.
The way I look at it is the way that everything's ran in this world is below my standards. So why would I care?
I just don't think people realize that this isn't our forever home also. Like there is other realms out there.
Yeah, there's other realms, dude.
But yeah, it's just offense is running rampant and emotional maturity is low, it seems like. I almost said social skills are low, but that's not it. I meant to say
Well,
critical thinking is low.
yeah, critical thinking is low. Actually, I had a we were sitting out in the car trying to figure out where to film, and
This is why we hate winter.
what?
This is why we hate winter.
Oh,
Because we can never find anywhere to film.
yeah, I hate this. I hate winter. But actually, the first person I saw after months of seeing not a living soul down in Nashville when COVID was going on, she wrote this thing about our healthcare system that was pretty spectacular. And when I went to go see her, we had worked together before COVID. So like we knew each other and like, you know, whatever. We went up to go hug each other and it was like, what do we do? And I was like, whoa, this is weird.
I had the opposite. So Kayla and I worked together in the office, had lunch every day. So when COVID happened, we didn't see each other for almost 4 or 6 weeks. We both texted each other and I was like, I can't not see you. Can I please, like, can we get together? And she's like, yeah, come over. Lucy's coming over. Donna's coming over. Let's have a wine night. As soon as I get there, we're all four of us are embracing. And like Kayla and I just stood there for like good, like 5 minutes just hugging each other.
Yeah.
Because it's just like.
Well, did you talk to anybody? You talked to her.
We were like texting, but like
I didn't talk to anyone.
It's not this. I'm a very social person.
Why? So am I.
So, I know, but for me, like to not see my best friend every day, who I used to sit with, it was just like really hard. So then when we actually like got to see each other, and like I was like, oh yeah, I'll come over a couple hours. I was there for like probably, I don't remember how many hours, but like we went through like maybe 10 bottles of wine. So like
Jeez.
It was a great night.
It was a great
There
night.
was 4 of us. So I'm not saying I drank all 10 bottles of wine, but
I can't even drink a sip of wine.
I could always tell when Kayla always had a little too much, because she would start getting a little more affectionate. She would start being like, Lisa, you're so amazing, and like, I'm so lucky to have you. And I'm just like, okay, you're drunk, but like,
okay, you're drunk.
You're drunk, but I'll take it. I was like, I fucking missed that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Make sure you all realize that the most expensive currency that you have no idea how much you have is time. Because you never know, dude.
Never know.
You never know.
Nope.
Make sure you appreciate the people who love you.
Absolutely.
Because it's hard to find people in this world who actually love you.
Preach. Take us to church.
Oh, God. Make sure you love each other, dude.
Yes.
And treat each other with kindness. Don't be nice to each other. Treat each other with kindness.
There's a difference. Go back and find our short clip or go watch our entire episode about that. No, we didn't do an episode, but there's a clip of that about the difference between nice and kind.
I mean, I'll tell you again. Kindness has action behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Being nice means you're not saying what you actually should say.
Correct.
So,
I want people to watch that one to see my reaction, because that's when I got it.
Yeah, because being nice means you're not being truthful.
Correct.
And you're not being honest about yourself to another human that you're interacting with.
Exactly.
So like, be kind to each other.
So I really hate the saying "nice guys finish last." Yeah, because you're kind of a pushover if you're just being nice.
Yeah.
Don't be a pushover. Be a man.
Yeah.
We're not getting into men and women right now. You already said that.
I know.
This episode is about love and goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Not respecting people.
Yeah.
Respecting people that we love and miss.
I almost was like, we all start driving better?
No.
God.
Don't get me started on that. Deal with that today.
My goodness.
Yeah, earlier, like,
Just let people in and stuff, dude.
Yes.
I mean, like, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna lose?
What are you gonna do if you're just like darting to get somewhere and a lane's ending and you're like, I'm not gonna let this person over? Like, why?
You literally are not losing anything. Like milliseconds, if that. It's ridiculous.
Like, why, dude? Like, just let people in.
It's all people in.
If you always stopped driving that way, a whole lot less accidents would happen.
And don't ride people's butts. That's rude. Don't ride their tails. I could say something real dirty.
I was
right
about
now.
to. I was about to say it. I was like, oh, no,
No.
not on here. This is a
No.
family-oriented show.
Oh, it is. Well, I said the F word already. Oops.
Yeah, I think I've dropped a few.
That's okay.
It's
Anyways.
okay.
Oh well. We're not professionals.
We're not professionals.
We never will be. Only in our real jobs. This is just a fun job for right now. Because you're not getting paid,
Yeah.
are you?
No,
I'm
I'm
good.
literally fucking homeless.
This is true. I'm not getting paid either. So. Yeah, you're not paying me yet. Deal with it.
I'm gonna stop at Walmart after this. Give me an air mattress, but in the back of
Oh They make car ones though. Do you know that?
Hey, what?
They make car ones that like you can put in your back seat and it like forms to like the seats. So that's why it's not like uncomfortable.
Damn, I'm about to
Yeah.
look this up.
Amazon. I mean the stores might have it, but
I'll
Amazon.
be sleeping back there.
Oh my gosh. It's a nice car, so
Yeah, I'll be sleeping back there.
it goes fast.
It does go fast.
It does.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy. And I'm just truly thankful that he was a part of this journey that I've experienced.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not in this energy realm anymore, but he is definitely still,
Oh, absolutely.
very, very, very here.
Every blessing that I experience in my life since that day, I know they're from God. I know they're from the universe, but it's a little extra special because it has a touch of Kayla. So
Mm-hmm. Should I read through them one more time
no,
just to finish it?
no. You sure? Yeah.
We're going to read them one more time. Just
I
to
thought you were
finish
saying
it.
something else.
So this is the first one. I'll read this and I'll read this last one.
Okay.
Keep moving into your energy and without being specific about the journey. That is incredible. Don't be specific about your journey.
Mm-hmm.
Move into your energy that you want to put out so you receive. If you're looking for goodness in this world, look no further than a mirror. Start there, and I promise your world will have more goodness in it.
Absolutely.
Letting the magic unfold without controlling the path, but simply following the things that make you smile. Very good. For me, this has always been helping others whenever I can and learning things about myself.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be aware of yourself,
Please.
all aspects of yourself.
Self-observation and self-internalization is major.
Yes. All things positive lead to more experiences that grow in a delightful way.
Mm.
Be positive. Quit with this negativity bullshit, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All things positive lead to more positive things in your life.
Oh yeah.
This is why you don't get rid of the people who love you.
Correct.
That's why you don't do that.
No, you don't.
This is the last thing he wrote. Don't let a fear of an unwanted outcome prevent you from going for a goal. Let doubt drift away and give it no power over you, and it cannot exist in your reality.
Mm-hmm.
Love you, brother. Make sure y'all go check out Magic Minds.
Yeah.
For real.
Please. Just go look at their website, even if you don't want to buy anything.
Just go look at their website. You can read up on everything that's there and decide for yourself. But I promise you, if you do that, you're going to say, you know what? Maybe I will just give this a try.
Mm-hmm.
You're helping out a California company that California has had quite a ride.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're helping the homeless.
you're helping homeless, and you're helping each other,
Exactly.
which is exactly what we like to do. So go ahead, check it out for 20% off one of these boxes. If you want some sleep, you want to perform well, if you would just want the whole overall thing, but if you just want one of these singular ones, Natty Talks 20 for 20% off. If you want to buy a bundle and get 45% off, it's Natty Talks JAN.
Good job. You did it.
I nailed it.
Good job.
Seriously, go check this stuff out.
Right.
I tell my coworkers about it. I tell
Everybody.
people at the gym about it. I'm like, man, I'm telling you, you might want to try this stuff.
Do it.
Do it.
Mhm.
And should I
Do you want to say it?
say what? I was going to say thanks to the Bengals today.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Thanks to the Bengals, I became a season ticket holder.
Nice. That's really cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. Also, thanks to Lisa. But thanks, Bengals.
I wasn't going to say anything. So.
No, that's right.
Thanks for letting me know, because I was like, what's going on?
What's going on? Guess what, guys? Just kidding. But yeah, check Magic Mind out. Do some self-reflection. Cherish the people that you have in this world, because you don't know how much time any of us have.
And remember that love always wins.
Love always wins. Perfect.
That's how we're going to end it. Love always wins. Just that.
Oh, okay.
That's how we're ending it. Love always wins.
Love always wins.